Right guys, let me show you how the software works. So we're just gonna click this, and wait a second guys. Boom, we load 2 pages. So we're gonna click start. We have our templates ready. Click start. Boom. And look what it's gonna do right now. See it says hey, takes their first name, and it writes my template, as you can see right here. And it's gonna continue doing this till you turn it off. It has sent the message. Now it's scrolling through their profile, just checking everything around. Then it's gonna go back and see another person who just recently posted a post. I'm gonna message to them. As you can see, it's scrolling again, looking for another person. It's gonna choose another person right here, if we didn't message to them previously. There you go, it found another person. And it's gonna select the message button. All automatic. So it's gonna click that, and it's gonna go into writing the next. You can see the message has already changed from hi to hey, and takes their first name, quick question, like, you know, the message, so on and so forth. So let's get into the deep details right now. You saw how it works. Now let's get into showing you how to set it up. So I'm gonna show you how to install the Icebreaker app. So our website is Stratiflow. So we're gonna go in. If you go to stratiflow.com, you click downloads. Because I have a MacBook, so it's gonna be a little bit different, but this is more complicated installation than on Windows. Windows is very straightforward. You would click download, and then you will get it in the downloads, and you just install it. Now with the MacBook it's a little bit different, so let's start with clicking on downloads. And by the way, I'm gonna explain how the software works, so it's not just installation. I'm gonna show you. So first thing we need to download is the software, and you can see it's starting to load here. Then as well, it's we need to click and get a command guide. So the command as well is needed for a MacBook. Not for my MacBook. Intel MacBooks do not require, but usually M1, M2 and all the other M chips and some older ones, they do require. So what is the command? It's very simple. You're just gonna copy this text here. Copy. Okay. Then we're gonna go and see you see the software has already downloaded, so we're gonna click on it. It's gonna ask us to pull it over to application folder, so we're gonna do it right here. We added the application. The next thing what you need to do is open a terminal. So terminal you can find in a launchpad. If you type in the search terminal, and there you go, you can open the terminal. So we're gonna do now is just I'm gonna open a new terminal window because I have multiple of them opened. So I'm gonna open a new terminal window. And guys, this is not complicated, it's just maybe it looks like, but it's not. You will open the terminal window, and remember, you have that text here that we copied, and you're gonna just paste it in and click enter, and then it's gonna ask you to write a password of your MacBook. So like I'm gonna type in my password. Any typing is not gonna be visible, so it's just gonna show you the key, and then you're gonna click enter after you entered your password correctly. Click enter, and that's it. So now it's on all MacBooks it will work. Now the idea of this is just because MacBook wants us to verify the software, all that kind of stuff takes forever, so this is just a little bypass to not have to get verified by Apple. So now you have the software, so you can turn off this, go into your applications, or you can just go into Launchpad here, and you can see Easy Icebreaker is installed. So we're gonna double tap it. I'm gonna lower this down, and I'm gonna open just a new window just so it's clean look. Okay, so here we have it. So I'm gonna explain exactly how everything works with the software. So I'm gonna change it to English. Now you can see we have different languages. So English, Russian, Lithuanian, Danish, Swedish, Norwegian, Finnish, Italian, French, Polish, Spanish, Romanian, and German, of course. So there you go. So we're gonna choose English so everybody can understand. So what's going on here? So my suggestion right now, so I'm gonna show you multiple things, but my suggestion to simplify this, always use the active user mode. The active user mode, what does it do? So basically it allows you to send messages to the people that has been recently messaging, not messaging, but writing posts on groups. So they're most likely to interact with your message because they're new, like, you know, they recently been active. Where other option, if you do not have this turned on, it will go to see all the members of the group, and it will write to all the people in the group. But the problem is, half of the groups are dead. Like, I mean, people are like have forgotten their Facebook accounts and stuff like that. So let me show you how to work the simple way. So you install the software and you don't know nothing what to do next, right? So because I already have some groups that I've been using. So I have in the history, you can click history and it opens and shows like the previous group that you've been messaging to. The next thing what we have here is the templates. So this is very important. Now I need to make sure that everybody understands this. You cannot create only few templates. You can see from my list, I have ton of templates, right? And even when I'm sending right now, because I'm not even sending that many, because I'm usually developing, so I don't really do much messaging. I have other guys doing it. But even myself, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I have at least 15 templates. They all very similar, like hey, and then it's gonna pull their name. Just checking if you're working on a business right now, we help automate getting new clients. Then the next one, hey, as well, they're gonna take their first name. Reaching out to see if you're open to scale your business, or a tool helps bring in clients automatically. So basically, the idea right here is that you put the one template that you really like yourself, that you wrote, and then you're gonna put it into ChatGPT, and you're gonna ask them to write up for you at least let's say 15 messages or something like that, so it would write for you more templates. Now let me show you as example as well how everything works. So let's say you're writing a template and you're gonna write hi, then you're gonna add, you can copy this name and paste it in here, paste. So what does this do? This part is gonna take their first name. Of course, you need to continue writing the whole template, not just write hey and the name, but as I say, you have to do this way. So that's the most important part, to have enough templates. Otherwise you just looking at, you're copy pasting the same messages, just changing their first name. So now next thing, so we have the templates. So we have selected, so you can make as many as you wish. You can select which ones you want to use. They're gonna be rotating. So first user that you're gonna send to, he's gonna get this message, the next user gonna get this message, the next user gonna get this, and it's gonna go all the way to the end, and then it's gonna come back and write to the next user again. So the more the better. And I'm telling you guys, minimum you have to have is 15 of these templates. Minimum, bare minimum. Don't start texting with 3. It's very important. You have to have at least 15 templates that can rotate. Super important. Right, next thing. So basically you need a group. You need a group that you're gonna be chatting. So very good to have some active groups, the ones that are already like a lot of posts happening every day, stuff like that. Do not go and send messages. Let's say, I'm just gonna give you an example. Imagine you're a mechanic and you're starting to promote your garage, and you're promoting into the group where it's all the mechanics inside. You're gonna get spammed, like, I mean, reported by all of them, because you're trying to steal somebody's clients. So get into the groups that is relevant to you, but do not go in like into the groups that can get you blocked because you're writing bad messages, right? Like competitive messages to like a lot of people that is in the same group, that is in same business as you. So just don't get into these type of groups. Now next thing, so I have a group, so I'm just gonna select a group that I'm gonna send to, but I'm gonna show you where to find the group link as well. So here is the maximum messages. So I suggest, when the first day you install the software, send 25 messages. Don't send even 50. I can send even 500 because I've been sending messages, so it's fine. But if you're new to sending messages, it's better to start with 20 messages for a first day. Next day increase it to 30, and so on, so on, so on. So I'm just gonna keep it at 50 for now because it's not really important. Now, next thing, exclusion list. This is all the users that you already texted, so they're not gonna get message from you again. Fallback name. It means like when they cannot read their first name, let's say Arabic letters, it will write, instead of those Arabic letters, it will write a hello friend. Or you have a list of blacklisted words, like for example, restaurant, member, dead, this, big, we, go. You know, these words, if they, like some people have a group called, like their profile name as the restaurant. So you do not want to write hello de, you know, or some have the profile name as a restaurant Costa del Sol, for as an example. You do not want to write hello restaurant. So what it does, it writes hello friend instead of writing hello restaurant. Okay. So now next thing, let's click login now. So I'm gonna go, it's gonna tell me, are you sure you're in the right place? Because you need to use VPN if you're in a different country, you know, traveling, stuff like that. You better use the VPN for your country so Facebook doesn't overreact. So I say yes, I do have. It's gonna ask me to allow this browser. You say yes. So it's gonna create a browser. Browser is linked to this browser. So if you do not log in to the Facebook right here, you're not gonna be able to send messages. If you think that you're logged into Firefox or you're logged into another Google Chrome, it's not gonna work. It only works together with the software. The software is actually creating special Chrome browser here, which is not your standard browser. It's creating a special browser where you have to log in, and then because I'm already logged in, so I'm logged in here, so it's all good. But you will get just a Facebook showing up like saying to log in, so you will have to go and actually log in. And remember, don't forget your passwords. You will need to write your passwords every time you first time launching the software. So try to reset your password before starting the software if you forgot your password, because you will have to type it out. Next thing, very important, this blank page. If you noticed, it loaded up Facebook and it loaded this blank page. Super important. Both of these, without a blank page, the software will not work. Because it works together. So one place is searching, one place is texting, so it works together. This is specially made, so you do not mess with that. Now, another thing is very important, that now because I launched the browser, but I have not activated user mode, it's not recommended, but it will still work. If I would turn it on right now, it will still work with this browser. But the better option is to actually because I turned on the active user mode, so I have to turn off the browser and click reconnect. Now we're gonna reconnect, because every time you do any changes on the settings, it's recommended to reset the browser, meaning like you close the browser up, set your settings in the dashboard, like new templates, new whatever you want to set here, and then click reconnect, because it might not work certain things. Now another thing I want to mention, adds power browser mode. I'm not gonna talk about it. It's for connecting multiple Facebook accounts at once, but I'm not gonna talk about it today because it's too complicated, and it's already complicated for you when you're looking at this. So it's enough for you information. I have another video where I talk about this. So if you really want to know, you can comment or go through my videos and you'll find it. Now let's go with active mode. So now, first thing first you would do is like you would find a group, because I already have a group. You can see I have a group here set, but you will have no group. So you will better go into the groups, and let's say groups. Where was the groups? We go into groups, and then you can select any group you want, and you can just copy this link and add it into here. Select and paste it in here, right? And then it's gonna write into for those users. So it's best to join private groups because they're mostly active. The public groups usually are not that active, but some of them are. It depends, So now we have active user mode. So let's start the whole system, okay? So we have all the settings set. We have connected. So we have the browser loaded. We have the blank page opened as well. We have active user mode on. We have the templates. So templates, remember the name part, square brackets and the name in the middle, it's gonna take their first name. So I'm gonna show you right now how it works. So let's go. We're gonna click start, and now what you see, the blank page loaded up the group. So that's why it's there for a reason. You close that blank page, your software is not gonna work. So now it's going through the people, like looking at everyone, waiting to load the Facebook tracking link. Because if you interacted with their post, meaning that if it creates special link, and then we only click it when it creates that special tracking link. Because when you interact with Facebook's like somebody who posted on groups, you're more likely to land into the primary inbox of this person. instead of requests, which this is exactly what you want to do. You want to land into primary inbox instead of request inbox. So you can see it's automatically writing right now. So what it's going to do is going to send. Then it's going to go scroll down through their profile, see what were they posting. It's automatically doing, so it's acting like a real person that is interested. It's scrolling up, down, looking at stuff, you know, just staring at it, you know, while we wait for 30 seconds. You see 30 seconds? In 30 seconds, it's going to go back to the group where it left, and gonna continue scrolling and finding next person in that group that has been recently posting. So let's see. There you go. 30 seconds passed. Now it's going to the next one. See, it's looking at the post. 3 hours ago somebody posted. Okay, so it's thinking, okay, let's wait till it loads up that I was interested into that post. Load up the link. Click that person. Message button right here. If there is no message button, it will go to the next person. But it found the message button. And as you can see, it's taking their first name, saying hey, instead of the square brackets name closing square bracket, it takes their actual physical name. And here you go, it's writing a little template. And the templates you should not send with any links. Never send with any links. You ask people, do they want to see it? Then you only send. Never send with links. You becoming like a spammer. Do not send anything with the links. You ask them nicely. If they are interested, they will respond, yes, they're interested, and that's it. So as you can see, now it's going to their profile again, scrolling through it, just checking what they were posting previously. This is just to act as human as possible. So after it actually shows on a console log, here you can see console. So it showed like how 21 seconds, and it's going now to the next person. You can see. I'm just gonna let this last one go, and I'm gonna show you the other mode, which I do not suggest to run it, because this new mode is way better, because it's writing to the people that recently posted. But we do have another option to write to all people from the group. It's not gonna write in one go, of course. It's gonna take some time to write one by one, but there is another mode, another option to write. But my suggestion to use this active user mode, because remember, if they recently posted anything, they're active users. So that's why it's important. The other ones, it will write to everyone, but let's think like this, that it might be, some of them might be gone from Facebook or blocked account, and like loads of things can be, you know. So here you go. Now it's looking at their page, all that kind of stuff. So I'm just gonna stop it right now, okay? Very important thing I want to show before we go forward. You see, it's gonna stop right now in a minute. There you go, bot finished. You can see bot finished, bot completed. So it will finish writing a message, no matter if you click stop, it will finish writing the last message. Now, very important part here is you have to set first time when you're writing messages, because if somebody gonna write you a message back, they're gonna interrupt the software. Which what we need to do is click on Messenger, 3 dots, and then we turn off all of these. You will probably have all of these turned on. Just turn these all off. This is only for desktop. It's not affecting your mobile. Okay. So now we're gonna close this browser, right? Now I want to show you not active mode. What's a not active mode? Okay, so we're gonna turn the active mode off. I'm gonna show you exactly what it does, the not active mode. So we're gonna again reconnect. Let's not forget to reconnect, okay, because we turned off the browser, so we have to wait. Okay, so now it's reconnecting. As you can see, it loaded Facebook, and it's gonna load the empty browser, the blank page. Always wait for this to load. When it loaded, you can go back to Facebook, right? So now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go not active modes. We're gonna target everyone in the group. So we're gonna go click start. So you can see now it's gonna go into this group, right? And it's gonna select all the members in the group. And as you can see, it's just selecting around 50 members to write to. And it's just gonna go one by one writing to any of these guys, you know. So that's why this guy might be not even anymore active, you know. But some of them will be still active, but they're less likely to respond. Plus, you're doing more intrusive messaging than when somebody actually posted on the group, and Facebook sees it. Okay, this person posted on the group, and you're writing a message, so it's normal. Now this guy is not expecting your message, and you're sending him a message. You know, so this mode is not the best mode. The active user mode is way better. So you can see it's gonna just scroll through his little bit profile. He has no post even in this group. and we're gonna wait 35 seconds to go to the next one. So I'm just gonna wait 35 seconds just to show you how it works. But you can see everything in the console, so it shows like scrolling down, 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 trying to scroll, but there's nothing to scroll. So because he has no post in this group, so there's nothing he posted. So he wasn't active in this group. So this person most likely is not useful for in our case, but some of them might be. So then it goes to the next one. You can see after 35 seconds, it chooses random amount of time when it goes to the next person. Now it's gonna look for the message box and it's gonna write to him same again. It says, hey James, quick question. One of our templates. It's gonna choose one of our templates. Quick question: are you running any kind of business right now? We build a tool that helps get more clients automatically. So there you go. It's writing, and we'll send to him right now. And I'm gonna stop the bot straight away. So I'm just gonna stop it right now. So when you stop it, it doesn't stop. It will finish writing the message. It still will finish few other bits that it had to finish, and then it's gonna automatically immediately stop. So when you see bot finished, bot completed, that's it. That's done deal. Okay, guys. So this explains everything. What needs to be done just for Windows computer. When you're gonna install it, you're just gonna have easier installation than MacBook. MacBook is a little bit different, and Windows is different. And by the way, when you close the software, make sure when you close the software, do not it's best to close it like this, and you'll see the browser disappears. If the browser did not disappear, you make sure you close that browser, but you might have to have a problem, and you might need to click this red reset button. Red reset button resets that special Chrome browser, clears all the problems, but you will have to log into Facebook again. So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Make sure to remember your passwords and emails to your Facebook accounts. If you do not, you're just gonna be typing till you get blocked by not knowing your own password. So you have to know all these things before you even start using the easy icebreaker. Other small bits I'm gonna explain here. If you're a first time person, you can use the demo mode. Demo mode is gonna write messages but never send them, so you can just test it how it's working. Headless mode is for the advanced people who already know how to use the software very well. They can turn it on, click log into Facebook, and start the bot, and it will work in the background. You will not see it, it will be invisible. You will only see the console loading stuff, and that's it. And bypass exclusion list is only for the guys who has their own groups and they want to send reminders to all of their users in that group that they have something new every week, or so on and so forth. Here as well, you cannot clear anymore. You have to enter a password. I do not allow anybody, because we had multiple people clearing exclusion list, and afterwards they say, oh, I'm writing to the same people again. I say, look, you cleared it, you clicked those buttons, you accept it, now that's done. So we do have a restore, so we do save the exclusion list. I don't remember how often I made it, but I think it's once a day. It saves your exclusion list, so you can restore it. So as well, you can add user IDs as to the blacklist. So if you don't want some friends that is in that group to write, you can add them their ID and stuff like that. So if you're gonna have more questions, I'm gonna be able to show you as well how it works, that part. But anyway, right, guys. So that's it, guys, for today. Choose your language, what you prefer. It's not gonna completely change everything. Let's choose Danish. So it's not gonna change login to Facebook, but it changes all these little titles like history, all these few buttons and all these things here changes in the language. So it's not gonna completely override English language. You still need a little bit of English to understand few things, right? So talk to whoever you're watching, like who sent you the video. Make sure they're gonna provide you with your license key, because you're not gonna get directly. You only can get it from the you only can get it if you've seen it on YouTube yourself, this video, and you wanted to join, or you have one of the partners is actually gonna give you the what's called the license key. So connect with them directly, or if you're new, completely nobody, make sure to write a comment, connect with us on our website. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. I hope this explains a little bit. I know it might sound complicated. Watch it multiple times and you will understand how everything works. See you in the next video, guys. Thanks for watching.